How to disable stop and go feature in your Mercedes. Many people ask me the same question hundreds of times. Not hundreds, thousands of times. And finally, I have a solution. I found this European company, it's called MBito. And the best thing, it doesn't need any installation. Just plug it into your OBD connector in your vehicle, and that's it. It literally takes 1 second. Let me show you. If you don't like the Mercedes stop and go feature, you can turn it off by pressing this A button. But the problem is, you have to do it every time you start your car. And who's gonna remember that? Many people don't really like it because your car jumps and jerks at every stop. I wouldn't call it a smooth and comfortable drive. So let me show you how to fix it. If you open your driver's door and look under the driver kick panel, next to your pedals, you can find an OBD2 connector, which car mechanics usually use for diagnostics. In this car it's a little bit in the back, but many models have it a little closer to the front. I'll connect this MBito Gadget directly to this OBD2 plug. And that's it. That's all it takes as far as installation. But now I'm gonna show you how easy it is to use it via your smartphone. Get your cell phone and go to your App Store. Search for MBito. Here it is. Click install and it will be downloaded to your cell phone. Open it so you can create your own account. Enter your email address and create your username and password. For some reason the screen doesn't move, so you need to close the keyboard to move to the next field. The keyboard will slide open again. Let's select the United States and hit register. Once you register, the scan button will appear at the bottom. Click on it and then click on Scan for devices, so we can find our gadget via Bluetooth. Select the precise location and click while using this app. Allow the connection and bam! We found our little gadget. So let's connect to it. Now select your car model. For example, this car is 2020 Mercedes GLS 450, which is X167 body. Now, if you don't know your body style number, like here you can see GLS 166 and 167. Just Google it. Search for GLX X167 and let's see. Here, GLS X167 was released in 2019, so the last year for the X166 body was 2018. So let's enter 167 and now we're all set. Press this big blue button and it will scan your entire car. Every single electronic unit will be scanned, and it takes a few minutes. In the main menu, click the Improve Your MB button, and then go to Start and Stop. This feature is premium, and you can unlock it for 10 credits, which is approximately $10. This gadget comes loaded with very basic features, and you have to pay for extra programming for every other feature separately. And you can add all these features via your app on your cell phone, but if you buy this gadget via the link in the description of this video, the stop and go feature will be already loaded, so you don't have to pay for it separately. So normally, to add some additional premium functionality, you need to click on Buy More Credits. Each credit equals €1, which is about $1. But as I said, if you purchase this gadget via my link, the stop and go feature, as well as all other most important features, will be already preloaded. But if you decide to add some credits, they will be displayed at the top right of the screen. For example, I have 80 credits right now. So let's click on the stop and go button. And as you can see, I can unlock this functionality for 10 credits. So let's do it. And bam! You can see the start and stop function is unlocked. Now I have only 70 credits left, since I just spent 10 credits on this feature. It's just a one-time payment, and once you have it, you can always use it. Make sure to switch the ignition on, but don't start the car. Only turn the ignition. From the drop-down menu, select Last Mode On. To make it clear, MBito does not disable the stop and go. Instead, it adds memory to your car. So every time you start your car, it remembers whether the stop and go was switched on or off. And it will always stay the same. So you don't have to press this A button every time. It will never change automatically, unless you physically press this button. And then don't forget to click Activate. So now if you don't want stop and go, just switch it off and it will stay off whenever you start your car. But if you decide to use it, you can still turn it on and it will stay on whenever you start your car. All it does, it adds memory to your car, which really had to be done by Mercedes in the first place. Now, in the main menu, you can actually handle any electronic faults by yourself. If you click on Handle Faults, you'll have access to all of your electronic components right on your smartphone. You can see the entire list right here. And if there are any malfunctions, they will be clearly presented. This is very important functionality, and it's included at no extra charge. The second button is your service functions, where you can actually clear and reset the service indicator on your dashboard whenever you change the oil in your car. Now, this function costs extra, and if you want it, you can purchase it separately and add it to your MBito gadget. Here's a pricing list in euros, which is pretty much the same as in dollars. If you decide to add this functionality, you can purchase it directly from this app by credit card or PayPal, which automatically converts from euros to dollars. So let's get out from here. There are tons of features that you can modify from here, like switching the temperature units on your car. By the way, it's another question that I get a lot. For example, I can have my car display temperature in Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, or vice versa. This is just one example that this MBito lets you do that is impossible to do inside your car. So let's switch to Celsius. In order to change anything, you always have to click the Activate button. You can see the confirmation activated. Very cool. Now my car displays the outside temperature in Celsius. But let me switch it back because I'm used to Fahrenheit. And what I'm showing you is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many things and features you can add to your car that it wouldn't be possible otherwise. There are a few things you have to be aware of. When you connect this gadget to your OBD connector, you may have a few pop-up messages on your instrument cluster. For example, I got this Mercedes Me Connect services malfunction, and also the check engine light popped up. It happens because when you connect this to your vehicle's OBD plug, your car thinks that you connected a vehicle scanner, which is partially true because it actually works like a regular scanner that any car mechanic uses. So in order for these messages to disappear, you need to remove this gadget from your car once you finish with all your settings. It doesn't need to be plugged in all the time. You only need to plug it in to change your settings, but when you finish, take it out. Everything will work the way you set it, even after you remove it from the car. And let me show you one more feature that I used on my other Mercedes. I got rid of the seatbelt warning. Now, you may ask, why in the world would I want to turn off the seatbelt warning sound? Well, my second car is a roadster with just 2 seats. And my German Shepherd puppy is already over 70 pounds. Since I don't have the rear seats in that car, the seatbelt warning drives me crazy when my dog jumps on the front seat. Finally, I solved that problem using this little gadget. And one more thing you should consider. If you take your car to your Mercedes dealership for the annual service or for any other reason, they may reset everything once they connect your car to their computer. So in that case, when you get home, just connect this gadget back and set it again. This gadget works on most Mercedes vehicles from 2010 to 2020 model years. But this company, MBito, they are working on expanding to more models. Some models are compatible with many more features than others, so you need to check. The car that I tested it on is 2020 Mercedes GLS 450. But as I said, it works from 2010 to 2020, most models. This MBito gadget is so simple that you don't need any manuals to learn how to use it. Just plug it in, play with it a little, and remove it once you finish setting everything up. And if you order via my link in the description, I may get a tiny commission to support this channel. So if you want to put an end to this stop-and-go nightmare, run! And get one for yourself now because the quantity is limited. I'll put a link for it below in the description of this video. And that brings me to a question of today. Does Mercedes Stop and Go feature make your drive uncomfortable? Please let us know in the comment section below.